beautiful truth seekers. Welcome or welcome back to Truth in Life Tarot. In this reading, we are going to be exploring what good news is coming to you. So for pile 1, we have the Crystal Power Tarot and the Orange Quartz Crystal. For pile 2, we have the Tarot of the Magical Forest and the Green Quartz Crystal. For pile 3, we have the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot and the Rose Quartz. And for pile 4, we have the Affirmators Tarot with the Amethyst Crystal. So the timestamps are going to be down below, including the one for the pre-shuffle. And I will see you guys at your pile. Bye. Hello and welcome to the pre-shuffle. So first up, we have the I Know deck. So you guys have seen this on my channel before. Let's see. It's also called the Dreamers deck, but I will have it down below if you guys are interested in this deck. So for pile 1, what good news is coming to them? Pile 2. What good news is coming to them? Pile 3. And pile 4. Okay. After pile 4. And next up, I forgot the name of this deck, but again, the name of it will be listed below. What good news is coming to pile 1? Okay, pile 2 got like 5 cards here. Okay. So the good news is coming to pile 3. And the good news is coming to pile 4. Okay. In fact, I'll put this like this so it'll be easier to pick up later. Okay, so this is the Starry Beginning Oracle cards. Pile 1. Pile 2. Pile 3. And pile 4. And that fell right on pile 1. So I don't know if pile 4 and 1 are going to have some similarities. You may want to end up watching both, but we'll see. This is the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck. Okay. Those 3 cards for you guys. And pile 4. Okay. So that concludes the pre-shuffle, and I will see you guys at your reading. Bye. Hi, Pile 1. If you chose the Crystal Power Tarot and this orange quartz crystal, then this is your reading. So, Pile 1. What good news is right around the corner? What good news is on its way to you? Okay, we have the 7 of Swords, the Sun, the 10 of Pentacles, the Tower, actually I kind of want to take the back of the deck energy. Okay. So the back deck energy is Temperance. I feel like a part of the good news is that you're not going to have to worry about what you were worried about anymore. There's a surrender here. And then appreciation for the things that you already have. So for 7 of Swords, the crystal is Sugarlight, and it says, I take great care of what I value. The Sun, Sunstone, I am optimistic and appreciate all I have. 10 of Pentacles, Malachite, I celebrate everything I achieve. The Tower, Rutilated Quartz, and Hematite, I surrender and know how to go forward. And Temperance, Blue Calcite, I find clarity through calm. So especially with the Sun and the 10 of Pentacles here, I feel like this is something big that you guys have wanted. It could be something that maybe you didn't believe that you can have in its entirety. Or it's something that you can't see coming. I feel like you've tried to shift your focus to be more calm and more surrendered to the universe and not be focused on the good news, but this is something you definitely wanted. I feel like this is something that will be a great help to you as well. And it may come to you with this Seven of Swords, it may come to you in a way where you did not perceive it coming to you. Like maybe you didn't know you can achieve it in this way or that you can obtain it in this way. Because the Seven of Swords is a work smarter, not harder card. It's also a card, like it can be perceived as deception depending on like the cards around it. And this particular Seven of Swords says, I take great care of what I value. Yeah, there's something that you're not going to be able to see this coming. But the good news is that it's something that you wanted for a while. It's something that is a big deal to you. It could also have to do with prosperity here with this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely something that's has like grounding energy to it, because even the Tower here has hematite as one of the crystals. So something, the way this good news is going to come in is going to be like it's, you're not going to see it coming, you're not going to expect it. It could shake you up a bit, not in a bad way, but just like a oh wow kind of way. I definitely see that you guys, like with this good news, you're going to get a sense of calm. Some of you have kind of been more on the calm side already, but for some of you who chose pile one, it's going to come after the good news comes in. All right, let's see what your oracle cards have to add. Gratitude. Find just one thing that you feel grateful for right now and let that gratitude pour through your body. It's a healing balm like the warmth of the sun. Wow. I'm trying to get that all in the shot. Yeah. Okay. You also have, I know that I am the only one who determines what is and isn't right for me. Again, there's a picture of the sun here. I am the final say. Wow, are you guys seeing this? There's a lot of sun energy with your reading. All is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. So maybe like what I was saying with the Seven of Swords, maybe you didn't, a part of the reason why you didn't think that this was going to come in is because maybe you thought it just wasn't for you, or like you wasn't the type of person to have this kind of thing. Like you could have saw other people have it and think to yourself, oh, like that's nice, or like, well, that happens to them, but that's not going to happen for me. I feel like by the time you get this good news, you're going to know that like it's going to be extra confirmation that you can receive anything you want. Like you can manifest what you want. It's going to be a great a very useful confirmation for you in that way. For those of you who don't really believe that you can achieve the things that you want, this is going to be confirmation that yes you can. Like what are you talking about? Like that, this is the universe saying yes you can. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Okay, first quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. Trust the universe, guys. And that fell right under I surrender and know how to go forward. Wow. So pile one, this reading is like really straightforward so far, in that this is going to be something that you've wanted for a while. You may have seen other people have it, or you may have just wanted it and you didn't think that you can have it, and so it's going to come as a shock to you. This could be in 3 or 2 months. You have the number 32 here. So at the time of you watching this reading, this may not be ready to come into your physical world yet. It's just not aligned at the time when you're watching this reading. But wow. Okay, let's get you guys some runes and letters and charms. Okay, and for the charms, pum pum. Okay, so if you're new here, hi, welcome. So when I get these charms, I don't actually look in here as I'm like shuffling around. I just shuffle around until I feel like it's time to take some out. So let's see. This one almost rolled all the way off the floor. Okay, let's start off with your rune. Okay, so you have Hagalas. Okay, so this is a rune. It's about uncontrolled, yeah, like things unexpected, like uncontrolled forces. It also represents hail and like wrath of nature, which kind of seems weird to say, but it means like uncontrolled things happening pretty much. But it leads to completion and harmony. So for your letters, you have E, T, D. Let me see, can you guys see that? Yep. Okay. And then J and L. And you have the number 9. You have the clear sea glass. Oh, so let me, the number 9. So that is, it's like completion or close to completion. Like the end of a cycle, like the last leg pretty much. It could also be about generosity, open-mindedness, prosperity, confidence. And for this clear sea glass, so sea glass is a, well, yeah, sea glass is, it represents transformation. And you guys got the clear one. So I feel like there's not going to be anything in the way of this good news coming to you. Like, I don't feel like there's going to be anything to mess this up. I feel like it's more like clear cut. Like, you guys are going to receive this good news and it's going to be amazing. And there's not really going to be, I almost wanted to say muck it up. Like, there's not really going to be anything to muck it up. So you guys have the number 11 here as well with this domino. You have this fortune cookie message that says, over every mountain there is a path, although it may not be seen from the valley. Yes, so this is what I was saying earlier about how you guys are not going to see this. Like, it's not the kind of thing that you can predict. It's not the kind of thing that you can like prepare for or anything like that. It's just gonna come boom and it's here. Okay, so these. So I'll do the chess pieces. So for the chess pieces, you have the rook, the bishop, and the king. Oh, bishop, rook, king. I always confuse these two. So what that says to me is that like you guys are gonna like just be going along your daily. I know this is like a weird way to phrase it, but it's like more like going along your daily life, your day to day, and then it's like you don't see like all these forces like outside moving things for you. You can even be the one to like move in a straightforward way. But for the most part, you're just gonna be minding your own business, and then it's just gonna come to you. And it's going to be like it's a big deal. You guys got the king here, so I almost wanted to say victory. So this could be some kind of victory for you. Yeah, you do have the 9. So yeah, with I just thought of the 9 of Wands, so like wounded warrior energy, where like you're on the last stretch. Also, just thought of the 9 of Cups too. So for your last charm, you have the silver bell. So the bells represent belief, and you did get the Trust the Universe card, first quarter moon in Aquarius. So with the silver bell, this is a charm about like belief, but not holding on. Like not like the belief where you're like working hard every day for this one goal per se, but more like a background belief, I want to say, whereas like in your mind you believe, you're not stressed about it, you know, you're calm, you're not really worried about it, but you still believe that everything is going to turn out well. You believe that you will be okay, pretty much. So, yeah, that is all I have for you, Pile 1. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Like, comment, and subscribe. I am also on Instagram, Tumblr, TikTok, and now I'm on Reddit. And I also offer personal readings now. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought. And I will see you guys soon in another reading. Bye. Hello, my beautiful truth seekers that chose Pile 2. So if you chose the Tarot of the Magical Forest, Tarot, and the green quartz crystal, then this is your reading. It's weird saying Tarot of the Magical Forest because I want to say tarot afterwards. So Tarot of the Magical Forest Tarot. That sounds weird too. So anyway, what good news is coming for you? What good news is on your horizon? So you have the World. You have the 6 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups, the 3 of Swords. Okay, so let's see. Back of the deck energy is the 6 of Swords. Okay, so let's see what you got. You have the World, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, the 3 of Swords in reverse, the 10 of Cups in reverse, Judgment, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. In the back of the deck energy was the 6 of Swords. Okay. It's funny how you got the World and Judgment upright, and almost all the other cards are reversed. So the good news is something that you needed to end is going to be ending for you. Especially with the 6 of Swords, yeah, moving to calmer waters. With the 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the 2 of Pentacles upright, I feel like this is something that you were balancing, but it wasn't like how you wanted it to be. It wasn't equal. This could have been like a something that was really hard for you. It could also have to do with family, especially since with the Page of Cups, sometimes I think of children, like innocent children. Let's see. So with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I also get like there's like I think of the energy of like a mother who has like who's always like around her kids, and she's always doing this, that, and the third. And maybe she's a single mother, and then like she gets that rest. Like she gets her time, mom time. So maybe some of you, if you have children and you've been wanting some time to yourself, maybe you are getting mom time or dad time or just, time to yourself. You're getting that balance. Yeah, because if you were giving to others but not to yourself, yeah, especially with the Two of Pentacles, Queen of, yep. Some of you are definitely getting that balance where it's more about you. And with Judgment here, it's not going to be okay. So some of you could have like this fear of that when you take this break or when you create this balance, however it applies, that it's going to be like a negative thing, that you may be negatively judged for it, or that you're going to feel guilty about it in some way. The good news is that you're going to be able to have your cake and eat it too. Like you are going to be able to have this rest, this balance, this change, and it's not going to be something that is detrimental to you. It's not going to be something that you regret later. Like it's just something that you need, and it's going to be something that you accomplish. So yeah, definitely feeling a lot of family related stuff. It could just be something that you've been dealing with for a while. Like where it kind of creeped into your foundation in a way, or it's like so much a part of you that you don't really see it as separate. But there's going to be a shift from that. Like the good news is you're going to get a break. You're going to be moving into calmer waters, and it's not going to be something that like the kind of thing where you'll get judged for it or like you'll feel bad about it. That's not what this is at all. This is freedom, for lack of better words. This is rest. This is the end of a tough cycle. This is you allowing yourself to really like melt into it, like melt into the goodness of being your own caretaker, being your own self caretaker. So let's see what your oracle cards are. You guys have a lot, actually. I think you guys got the most. Mistakes. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. Yes, yes, and yes. What was I just saying about like taking care of the self? And I didn't like when I place the oracle cards down, I don't like purposefully place them like below certain things. It's just like kind of place them where I feel like they belong, and this fell right under Judgment. So it's okay to make mistakes, and it is okay to take care of yourself, to really pamper that inner child, to pamper yourself in any way you feel the need to be pampered. It's not a crime, pretty much. Let's see. Oh yeah, you guys got 5 of these cards. Empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold your true and radiant self, dear Lord. Okay. Actually, I feel like this goes more over here. Okay. So you have money. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs, and it is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. So for those of you where you do have a lot of Pentacles cards here, so for those of you where you're in a financial constraint where like you think you can't move because of that financial constraint, a part of the good news is that you're going to have more freedom for movement and you're not going to have to worry. Travel. Let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the lead as they are shown. So some of this freedom, some of this change could be travel. Maybe you're going on a vacation just all by yourself. I'm really feeling mom energy. Like if you are not a mom and this, or if you've never like, you may need to choose another pile because a lot of the people that chose pile 2 are mothers. I'm feeling that strongly. Or if you're not mothers, you have been a maternal figure. So you may have been what's the word, like parentified, like when like the older sibling becomes kind of like a parental figure as well. So you may have had that going on, but yeah, some of you are really getting this break that you need. Self-acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. Okay. So with this self-acceptance, I'm also getting another kind of synchronicity that it's okay for you to take this good news. Like it's okay for you to actually rest. It's okay for you to create balance and make a change and focus on yourself. There's no need for the overly criticism here. That's part of the good news. Like it's just not something you need to worry about, or it won't be when this good news comes in. So far I'm feeling like a month. Yeah, I'm feeling like a month so far. But let's see what the rest of your oracle cards. I know that exploring my passions will lead me to my purpose. I am doing what feels good. Yes. You guys are going to be doing what feels good. And I feel like it's almost going to be like a passion project for you. Like it's going to be something that you're going to be able to sink your teeth into. Okay, I know that all the wisdom I need to make the right decision lies within me. I am intuitive. Okay, here. So for some of you, this could be a spontaneous decision that you're going to make when you have the opportunity. Because there's a lot of messages about kind of trusting yourself and getting messages from the divine, from spirit. So if you receive more messages like that, don't say like, oh, that's not for me. I feel like you guys, you're going to know it when you see it. Like you're going to know this opportunity when it comes a knocking. Walk your own journey. It is essential to stay on your own path. So for some of you, I'm sorry if you can hear like the car in the background. There's like honking, so hopefully it's not too loud. So for some of you, a part of this good news and this balance that you're going to have is that it's going to be more towards the self. You have a lot of cards saying that like you're going to be working more on yourself, and it's going to be like your own path. Like it has nothing to do with the other aspects of your life. It's just like this, there's like a path that you can take that is just for you. It's only for you. It's no one else's. No one else can tag along. It's just you. I feel like this is going to be freeing in like a whole new way for you guys. Like maybe you guys have never felt this kind of freedom before. never been able to like truly rest your shoulders in this way, because I got tense just then, and then I like had to like purposefully release the tension in my shoulders. I may have actually been like tense like that throughout this whole reading actually. But yeah, okay, now I'm getting back to normal. So you also have breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe. Okay. More about the self-love and the self-care. It is important to incorporate that in your life. And you guys are going to get a straight avenue to that in the near future. Like, you guys are going to get that soon. First quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. So for some of you, you could really be worried about the judgment thing. That could be one of your blocks. You could just be the kind of person who is always, like knee deep in work. So you don't realize that you're actually blocking yourself from feeling that kind of freedom, that kind of self-love, that kind of reassurance from the universe that what you're doing is okay, even if it's something that you're doing just for you. I feel like some of you have already started to release your blocks, and for some of you it's going to come more closer to when you will have this balance in your life. Most of you, I feel like, have already started this. Okay, so let's get the charms. We're going to start off with the runes. And your letters. Okay, I'm trying to get I can just get it out. Okay. Alright, and your charms. Bum, bum. Alright, so if you're new here, hi, welcome. So I don't actually look in here as I'm pulling the charms. I just kind of shuffle around until I feel like it's time for me to pull out some charms. So, let's see. Okay. So, first off, rune. You have Raidho. So, Raidho is a rune about travel. Yeah, that's another travel message. Yeah, travel. I knew I saw it somewhere. So that's a rune about travel, evolution, kind of like a pilgrimage, just like a change of place, setting, change of rhythm. For your letters, you have SF. Is this an M or a W? That's a M. FSM. And you have another F, J, and B. And you have another charm of travel here. We'll get to that. So you have the fortune cookie message of a focused mind. It's one of the most powerful forces in the universe. You have message in a bottle. So you guys could be receiving messages regarding this balance soon, or you may have already been receiving messages and synchronicities. You could have seen like numbers or something in this reading that was a synchronicity for you, but you guys will be receiving that soon if you have not been already. You could also just be receiving like the details about if you're traveling, like where you're going, how long you'll be there, like all that kind of stuff. You could just be receiving more details about this good news coming in for you. Let's see. You have 4 for your domino, your number. So 4s are about it's a stable number. It's a number. It corresponds with dependability, predictability, and also just like manage, like everything is managed. I want to say, like I just thought of the emperor, like emperor energy is what came to mind. So you guys have the clear sea glass. So the sea glass is about transformation, and you guys got the clear one. There's other colors in that charm bowl. There's like green and blue as well. There may even be a red. But you guys got the clear one. So the clear one represents like something is going to be easy. Like it's going to be pretty clear cut. It's like this transformation, this change, it's not going to be something that affects like this one particular area in your life. I feel like it's going to be really encompassing, like it's really going to spread its way into like other parts of your life, your mindset, and things, things like that. Other aspects of your life that maybe you didn't think about. So, yeah, the green car. So you guys could be traveling. This is another confirmation for those of you who are actually going to be, going from one place to another. For some of you, you're going to be receiving this good news and actually be experiencing this pretty much in the same place that you are. So it could be in your home. But for those of you who are actually going to be traveling in order to experience this, you won't have to worry about like the finances so much, and you also won't have to worry about the details of the plan. Like I feel like you'll just know. I think you got like the intuitive card somewhere that was saying, oh, this card was like the wisdom as well. This must be what I was thinking about. Did you get an intuitive card? No. Okay, so it was just this one I was thinking of. So you're going to know like intuitively what to do. You're not going to stress about it. So last but not least, you have the red bell. So the bells represent belief, and you guys got the red one, which corresponds with love, energy, passion, the root chakra, the fire elements. So this could be really quick for you guys. The time I got before was a month. For some of you, it could be even quicker, like even sooner. For some of you, it may be something that you've been, passion, like a passion, passion project. Yeah, like a passion project. Yeah, like this could be something that is really good for you and really good for your foundation. So that is all I have for you, Pal 2. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how I did. I am on Instagram, Tumblr, TikTok, and also Reddit now. And I also now offer personal readings. So let me know if that's something you'll be interested in. All the information for that is going to be linked down below in the description. And I will see you guys soon in another reading. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. For those of you who chose the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot and this rose quartz crystal, then this is your reading. So what good news is coming to you? What good news is on the horizon? Okay. That was too much too soon. What good news is coming to Pile 1? You have the Knight of Wands. Card fell on the floor. I'll get it in a sec. Okay, is this upright or reversed? That's reversed. That's the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and back of the deck energy is strength. Okay, so you guys have the Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment, the Chariots, and the Magician. Okay. So it seems like you're getting out of like a dull or negative energy. You may have even judged yourself worthy of something that you wanted, and now you're like actively manifesting it. I feel like you've gotten a new kind of strength here. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, strength and the Judgment, I really feel like you guys have like turned something around. Something that may have been holding you back. With the Knight of Wands as the first card to come out, I feel like, okay, so you could be putting more energy into something. Like you're I feel like you're allowing something as well. Like maybe you're doing something different that you were hesitant about before, but I really feel like your energy is being spent doing something that you wanted to do or that you knew that you had to do. So this is going to like not only it's like there's two parts to this good news. The first part is that you're starting to do this thing that you really wanted to do, and the second part is that is in the long haul you are going to succeed. I feel like this isn't necessarily the kind of success that you would see immediately, but long term this will be successful. Yeah, there's something about like you judging yourself in a way, like judging that, okay, like this is what I need to do, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to manifest. And it could be regarding your worth as well, because the Five of Pentacles um, is sometimes about like worthiness. And in reverse, I feel like you guys are recovering from that. Like you're no longer in a energy where you doubt yourself or you think negatively of yourself. So you have four major arcanas here. Wow. So you guys are really doing something good for yourselves here. Like you're really going to get the ball rolling. Let's see. For your oracle cards, you have enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. Okay. So for some of you, this is going to be like a passion project. Yeah, especially with that Knight of Wands. I feel like this is going to be something where you're going to enjoy it, but it's also going to be work. So you could be going into being an entrepreneur or looking into like working for yourself in that way, or at least having like a kind of side hustle where you're doing what you actually like and want to do. Feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. Okay, so yeah, this could be something that you've wanted to do for a while and like you haven't really let yourself be fully immersed in it. Like you it's not that you haven't felt it per se, more that like, you've been holding back a bit. I know that every dream in my heart is waiting to bloom. I am ready to grow. Yes, you guys are allowing yourself to feel this in its entirety. Where you're not holding back anymore and you're not pretending that what was going on in the past is enough or that like that was it. You are your greatest gift. Your life's journey is your masterpiece. So yeah, oh my gosh, I love this for you guys. Pile 3. You guys are really allowing yourself to be the best version of yourselves. You guys are really allowing yourselves to be 100% unapologetically you. I'm coming out. Okay. You have new moon in Cancer. Relax. So there's going to come a time when like you guys feel like it may be bad to relax, or like maybe you should keep going, keep up this Knight of Wands energy. This is a reminder from Spirit that sometimes you're going to need to relax, and that is okay. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Give that self-love, that self-nurturing to yourself. Cancers are very nurturing. So make sure you get that nurturing self-care to yourself when needed. Do not neglect that. Do not neglect yourself. Oh my gosh, what did I just say? You have last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. I'm going to put that here. Yeah, I'll put that here. Okay, and you also have last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. So yeah, not happen to go right under the Knight of Wands. So I really feel like you guys are going to be really grinding. I feel like because when you're grinding on something that like you're passionate about, it's less severe. Like there's less of a strain, but it's still like a lot of work being done, a lot of work being put in. So wow, this is a really straightforward and encouraging reading for you guys. Pile 3, you guys are really going to be getting your ducks in a row, like making things happen. And you're not going to be held back. You're not going to be in this worthiness energy anymore. You will have successfully convinced yourself that this is what you need to do. And it's not that you didn't know it in the past. It's more so that for whatever reason you couldn't act on it in the past. At least not to the extent that you will be. Oh, that is great. Okay, let's get you guys some charms. We're going to start off with the runes. If you get Feihu, I'm going to freak out, but let's see. Oh, this. Okay, you got like the next best thing. So you got one gel, but okay, hang on. We'll get to that. So let's get you some letters. There you go. Okay. And the charms. So if you're new here, hi, welcome. So for those of you who have already been on my channel before, you already know I don't look in here as I get the charms. I just shuffle around until I feel like it's time for me to take out some charms. So let's see for pile 3. Okay. I feel like that last one really wanted to come out because I normally don't do like 3, go in there 3 times. Okay. So for your rune, you have one gel. Trying to get it in the shot. I mean, to not have it blurry. But anyway, this is a rune about joy and comfort and like the pleasures of life. Could be passion as well, but it's also about prosperity. So monetarily, like if this is something that will have money, that that's something that you can make money off of, you will be successful in that. So you also have for your letters, You have, oh, this is actually a W. Is it? It's so weird. Like, I don't really. I'm gonna say MW. MWVX. WBX. I don't know. It's like a radio station or something. And J and B. For numbers, you have 2 and 10. Oh, and you guys got this actually came with the rune set, but it's like an extra rune, but I put it in there as a charm for like just the crystal. But okay, so the number 2 is about like balance, the start of something, more spontaneous energy. I think I said that before with you guys that this could be something that's spontaneous. Let's see. And intuitive, like intuition. So number 10 represents completion. You guys also got the judgment here, so that's 20. So the number 10 is about like endings and new beginnings. So it could be the ending of feeling one way and the beginning of feeling another way with this chariot and judgment here as well. So let's see. You guys have the rook, and I always get this confused like with the rook and the bishop, which is weird because I've been playing chess like not consistently for years, and I always get it confused. But anyway, this is the chess piece that goes like diagonally. So so I feel like the way you guys are going to receive this good news, it's going to be not necessarily straightforward, but like straightforward enough, like it's not going to be like you're not going to have to take like different avenues to get and then like go back. Like it's not going to be that complicated. I feel like this is mostly straightforward because it's something that you are doing for yourself and you already kind of know the ins and outs. I feel like you kind of already know a lot of the details, so all you have to do is just go for it. So you guys have the lapis lazuli. So lapis lazuli, oh, and we had the number 2 here as well. So it is about intuition, it's about learning, wisdom. I love this crystal. It's a good throat chakra and third eye chakra crystal. So it's about expression as well, but it's really good for learning. So you guys have the green sea glass. All 3 piles so far got a sea glass, and you guys got the green one. So the sea glass is, it represents transformation, and you guys got the color green. So that makes me think of like, again, like passion, like heart project, like something that you really love, you really wanted to do. But the color green is also associated with the heart chakra. It's also associated with growth, money, prosperity, luck. The earth element. So some of you could be earth elements, or some of you are taking a more earth element approach to this goal that you wanted, where you're like kind of just sticking your feet in and like grinding and like doing all the physical work to make it so. So for your fortune cookie message, you have over every mountain there is a path, although it may not be seen from the valley. So long term, I feel like this is going to work out for you guys, even if it's not something that you can see from the very beginning. Like it may be a straight path, but I'm not gonna use the word like straight path. It may be the kind of path where like you can go from one thing to another pretty quickly, but that doesn't mean that the whole thing is going to be quick. So you also have this charm. This is an earring that to me, like these little feathers, well, at least they like look and remind me of feathers, and it's gold and silver. So it says about like the way you think, the air elements. Gold and silver is success, prosperity. The gold is more so like the kind of success and prosperity that you can see, and the silver is more for like the inner work, like the the things that you can't see, the ways that you can be prosperous that, others might not be able to see. So you guys got that. Oh, let me do this one. So you guys have the heart. So this is the back heart. This is one half of like a kind of locket, and you guys got the back heart. So what this charm means to me is that you guys are going to be focused on like your deep, like those deep things that you really want to do. So it may not be something that you wear on your sleeves. It may not be something that you currently indulge in every day, but this is something that deep down in your heart of hearts you really wanted to do. This could be your calling, something that you're really passionate about, but it's something that is really deep within you, and it's going to come out, like it's going to make itself known. So lastly, you guys have the yellow car. So cars represent movement, which and you also got the chariot. So more confirmation that you guys are going to be moving quickly. Also, the color yellow represents, well, to me, it's like also a childlike color, because a lot of children's products are yellow and a lot of things marketed toward children are yellow. But the color yellow also represents intelligence, wisdom, bright energy, like solar energy. Yeah, like Neptune. I mean, not, I'm sorry, not Neptune. Mercury energy as well. So communication. And yeah, that is all I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how I did in the comments below. If you would like more readings like this, join me on Instagram, Tumblr, TikTok, and now also Reddit. If you would like personal readings, all that information is going to be down below. And I will see you guys soon in another reading. Bye. Hello, for those of you who chose Pile 4, this is the Affirmators Tarot, and you guys chose the Amethyst Crystal. This is your reading. So, what good news is headed your way? What good news is on the horizon? What good news is coming to you? Okay, back of the deck energy is the Knight of Cups. It's funny, I think in the pre-shuffle I said that Pile 4 might want to look at Pile 2 or vice versa. And the Seven of Swords, I think that was the first card that came out for Pile 2, so that's interesting. Let's see, is that all in the shot? Okay. So, you guys have the Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, the Hanged Man, Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot, and then back deck energy is the Knight of Cups. So, and I think this is like the third pile to get the Chariot too. Okay. So, pile 4. I feel like you guys are getting a rest of some kind. It's strange. Okay, so yeah, okay, so there's going to be like a balance between rest and action. You're going to be able to find a flow. You're going to be able to give yourself like that self-love, that assurance that everything is going to be okay. I feel like if you have been in this mindset where you think that because something has gone wrong, that there needs to be like an entire do over or something like that, or if you have felt like you needed to be a perfectionist, that is going to change. A part of the good news that is coming in for you is that you're going to find a balance in between like going and doing. So if you have been working a lot, like if you have been kind of trying to find shortcuts in something, or like trying to find like back ways around something, you're going to find a balance between kind of working hard in that aspect and just resting, just like giving yourself the permission to chill out, to calm the fuck down, is what I just heard. So for animals here, you have, looks like mongoose, horses. I almost want to say swan. How do I not know this? Goose or swan? Frog, otter, birds, penguin. So these animals can be significant to you. Let's see here. Alright, let's see what your oracle cards are. Divine timing. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. So yeah, you could have been kind of rushing things. You could have been in a either work smarter, not harder energy, or just like, I almost wanted to say like a cheat energy, like where you just want like shortcuts. That's like, you could have been in an energy where like you wanted to take a lot of shortcuts, and this is saying like, hey, there's no shortcuts. Like, it's gonna come when it's gonna come, and you guys are gonna actually have a balance. Like, so you're not gonna have to worry about when something's gonna come and when it's not, because you're gonna have a balance of working and resting, and also like the love that you give to yourself versus the love that you put into like a project or a task. Hardship. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. So again, for those of you who like are perfectionists, or if you just like felt the need to like have shortcuts or something, the good news is that that is not going to last for long. You're going to be guided in the right direction. I feel like some of you are just going to like arrive at the right direction. Like, you're not going to, for some of you, it's going to be less about intuition and more about just the balance. Let's see. Charity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. So for some of you, it will be your intuition that is guiding you. I feel like for some of you, it's like the intuition part plays in when it comes to like the trust, when it comes to like that release and that balance. So you may not know exactly when this good news is coming in, but you're going to know when to like let things go and chill the fuck out, so to speak. And then you're going to arrive exactly where you need to be. There's two cards here, I couldn't get them out. Okay. I know that my purpose is far greater than just working and paying the bills. I am more than my career. Yes. So for some of you, you've been working too hard, been a perfectionist. Maybe there's just been a lot on your plate and you felt the need to like try to find shortcuts or something like that. The good news is there is going to be like a way out of this, a way that you will find balance. A way where you can have this and that is what I just heard. Okay. I know that pure joy is the result of being in alignment with my soul. I am true to myself. So again, you guys could be not in alignment. You could be more stressed out now than feeling like happiness. But you will come into alignment and you will have like that truth about you. Especially with this card here, I am more than my career. I feel like these two cards go together really well in saying that, like, hey, there's more to this than you can see right now, and there's more to you. And being true to yourself is going to be really important. Be, feel, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. So, yeah, especially going back to that Seven of Swords, what you want may seem like it's unobtainable. It could seem like you're never going to get the balance, or you're never going to get this right. You're a perfectionist about it, that this hardship is just going to keep going and going and going. This is a message from Spirit to say, no, it's not going to keep going this way. The good news is that it is going to change. How did they say it? The winds of change are flowing, or like the wheel of change in this case. The wheel of change is moving. So like, you're not going to be in any negative or burdened energy for much longer. There will still be movement, but you're also going to balance that with the appropriate rest. I feel like that balance is really, really important for you guys that chose Pile 4. That is not to be swept under the rug. It is not to be understated. There will be a balance, and you will give yourself the appropriate amount of rest. There may even be like other people telling you to rest. Like, you may get like either confirmation or synchronicity, or just like another person, or like could be helping you to achieve that rest, to balance out all the work and all the like burden that you've had. Last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. So for some of you, there is a part of what you're going to have to work through is your own feelings. So like, if you've always felt that things have had to be this way, where you always have to be working, or like you always have to be busy, or you always have to be like just kind of dredging through life, then you're going to have to work through your feelings. You're going to have to see that there is more to yourself than the work that you can put out. Or even if it's not like directly work related, this could just be like, you are more than the things that have accumulated. And this is last quarter moon in Aries too, so that makes me like think of more like that fire movement energy. Yeah. Pile 4, work through your emotions so you will be open to receiving the good news coming in. Because you don't want to accidentally block yourself off from something that's coming in alignment with you. Like, you don't want to knock yourself out of alignment. And even if I feel like you aren't in alignment exactly when you want to be, I feel like you're going to eventually, you're just going to like link up with where you're supposed to be anyway. But at the time of this reading, at the time when you watch this reading, make sure that you are working on yourself and working through your feelings, because that's the kind of thing that can jump up and like kind of surprise you when like your feelings are still holding you back. You did get the Five of Cups here. So that's about looking at the things that have not gone well and kind of dwelling on it, instead of the cups and the things that you have that are actually fine. Like, these cups haven't spilled over. These things are still in your life, still good news and all that. So there's like an appreciative energy here, to not only to appreciate and be grateful for what you have, but also to work through your feelings through everything else. Don't just take, be grateful as the message. Yes, you should appreciate the things that you have and be grateful for that, so that more things can come in. But if there's something that needs to be worked through, don't think that you don't have to work through it. Like, you work through your feelings, even if it's like anger or resentment or anything like that. It's still emotions that you need to work through. All right, let's get you some charms. We're going to start off with your runes. think 3 out of 4 of the piles so far have gotten an M. Interesting. So, this is my charm bowl. If you're new here, hi, welcome. So, for those of you who have been on my channel before, you know that I don't actually look in here as I am fishing out the charms. I just kind of shuffle around until I feel like it's time to like take out a chunk of charms. So, let's see. Okay. Wow, so you guys got a lot of charms. Okay, so let's start off with your rune. Okay, so you guys have Urus. So Urus is a rune about, well, it represents the ox, and it's about physical strength, untamed potential, as well as speed. It is also a rune about like action and like freedom, kind of like tenacity. Um, yeah. And for your letters, you have M, F. I'm gonna say W because I can't tell when the M's are upside down like that. So you have M, F, W, D, N. You have the numbers 9, 2. Okay, so the 9 is the ending of a cycle. It's also completion. It's also represents like confidence or like open-mindedness. Also sophistication. Let's see. So you have the moon here. So the moon is a planet about like it represents the inner emotions, um, the feminine energy, signs are Cancer and Pisces. So it's more like of that support and healing. Yeah, like with that Knight of Cups. And also with that intuition. Where was that intuition? This one, yeah. Okay, so this one, I'm actually not sure what this is. It it feels very grounding. Like it feels like root and sacral chakra. Also a little bit of solar plexus chakra as well. I feel like it's one of those healing crystals that like but it like heals from the lower chakras, so not like the heart chakra ones. So the difference is it's like healing and expressing. So um it's like a grounded type of healing that's not going anywhere pretty much. Like it's there to stay. It's not fleeting. It's not like this one kind of lesson that you learn and then you go forward. Even if it is one lesson that's learned, it's still very fundamental. Like it's going to stay with you. Let's see. You have the green and the blue cars, so more. And you also got the chariot here. More charms about movement. So the color blue represents the throat chakra, the water element. Um, it's also like a color for truth and intuition. Um, for like soothing as well. Like yeah, like even in this Knight of Cups, like there's a lot of blue. Let's see. And the green represents the earth element and the heart chakra, luck, prosperity, abundance, and growth. So you also have the clear quartz here. The clear quartz, um, it's magnifies. Is that the right word? It enhances like the energy around it. So it's really good for like if you're like on the roll with something, or like if you just like want to pretty much have a feeling be magnified, multiplied. Yeah, magnified, multiplied. This is a good crystal to work with, especially if you work with a point crystal like this, so it's like directed energy. Oh my gosh, and you have the car keys. Okay. So more about travel. There's a lot of travel with this pile. I think pile 3 had that as well, where there's like a lot of messages and charms about travel. So this is the car key charm. So this is about fast travel, more with the cars there. So you guys could be traveling, like that could be a part of what needs to be balanced, and especially with the chariot. So there could be a balance in terms of specifically running around, driving around, traveling around so much. That's going to resonate with some of you. I feel like not, that's like for a few of you. So last but not least, you have the gold bell. So the bells represent belief, and you guys got the gold one. So gold represents sun energy, so solar energy. It's also like solar plexus energy as well. And because I have the silver bell in there as well, and I think of that as more like the moon energy and more of like the internal, this is more of like the external. So the things that you can see, things that other people can see, and things that can be, verifiable by the eye. Whereas with the silver one, I feel like it's more so feelings and intuition and stuff. But yeah, and you got both messages anyway. Like you have um like that fire energy as well, like that go 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 energy, but you also have like the intuition and like the moon, and like receptive energy, healing, supportive energy. So that is all I have for you, Pile 4. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how I did in the comments below. If you would like more readings like this, I am on Instagram, Tumblr, TikTok, and I am now on Reddit. I also now do personal readings, and all that information is going to be in the description box below. And I will see you guys soon for another reading. Bye.